violence, aggression, bullying and beatings that happen in today's society.
Welcome to the new station, Urban Combat, everything about self-defence, self-offence, self-protection, close protection, all of the issues that we're going to deal with in this very violent situation. Just look at the wealth of technology that I've got behind me. I've got a desk where you can come and sit with me and have discussions. I've got video screens that are playing, and it's going to deal with the reality, I'll say, of some very violent and aggressive situations. There's going to be a number of topics. We're going to bring the white elephants into the room and we're going to deal with them. So if you want to know and have some free content about any of the topics to do with violence, aggression, self-defence, self-offence, close protection, in a violent situation set of circumstances, then just click the link below this YouTube clip and we'll take you to a whole world of debate. Now, whilst it is dead emotional, and this is nothing worse than this emotional clip here, because this is people. That guy's just been poleaxed by one bloke. He's not the danger. The danger is the little dude running up here who hasn't got the strength in his punch to even knock the skin off a rice pudding. But what he has got in his pocket is a knife. And this, unfortunately, is going to be a life-changing situation. The guy here is going to die. The other guy's going to get stabbed. Now, unless you've been in those situations, unless you have suffered violence and aggression, unless you have gone through all of the semantic and cognitive kind of anxiety feelings, how can you be sure that your techniques are going to work? I want to bring together the realists, the traditionalists, and the certificated together to understand that you have to be great teachers in order to deal with this, but you also have to be a realist when you're trying to deal with all of the cognitive thought that's actually going through a person's mind at that time. If you've never been hit or you're not used to violence, it's very hard for you to get that across and be sure that what you're doing is going to work. So we're going to go back to the video clip playing in the background because I want you to see what's actually happening in life. That people are quite happy to stand by and not do anything. They're quite happy to stand there and video young girls being beaten up, young boys being beaten up, teenagers, and even video the fact that the girl is pissing herself because she's that frightened, without lending a hand. We're then going on to people who are bigger, stronger, able to defend themselves, not bothered about that because they fight in the street every day. So I'm going to talk about, should self-defence be self-offence? Should we be in an environment where we're dealing with a situation and we don't stop until we stop that situation, and if under our banner of stun and run, then we mean it. You stun the living shit out of that person and you escape to fight another day. Because I'm sure the parents of this young girl here who's being brutally beaten, there was over 1,000 replies on Facebook when I put this up. Every one of them making excuses for the girl's background, making excuses saying it's the parents' fault, making excuses saying that, you know, she's a victim as well. I'm going to be quite controversial and I don't give a shit. I want to protect the person who's getting the beating. I want to protect the families who have got to look at that the next day and say, my daughter's dead, my daughter's beaten, she's in a coma. I want to bring together what can we do. First chapter from Urban Combat UK. Join us again. Press the button, you'll get loads of free content, loads of links to some really controversial topics. Thank you very much.
SPNS. How do we deal with violence, aggression, bullying and beatings that happen in today's society?